Welcome back to another week of Random Lobby Questions, where I go around, ask people random questions, and if this background doesn't give a little hint to what it is, it is about anime. Just simply, what animes do you like? A few animes do you like? What worlds do you think? And a couple other random questions I'm just going to ask. It's going to be more of a conversation kind of thing, because it's going to be kind of a tangent, sort of like this. So expect something like this, because it's just how it goes. Starting next week, they will be Halloween themed throughout the month of October. So those will be rolling in here next week. And that will, I believe there's 4 planned for that. Because I think the last Wednesday is before Halloween. And I won't do one after Halloween. So, VR. The VR worlds. Anime. Like, look at this. VR, you get to experience things. And that's why I'm asking people questions about anime this time. So, tune in, watch along, subscribe, do all that boring YouTube stuff. Let me know down below if you have what your favorite animes are, what animes you like to watch, or what would you recommend. Let's get to the video. And I'm here with
LinkFan323.
I'm asking the question, what's your top, or I guess, are you into anime? Should be the first question.
I like anime. I wouldn't I wouldn't say I'm deeply into it, but I do enjoy the anime.
What's 3 of your favorite animes? Doesn't have to be your top 3, just 3 of your favorite.
Even that's a toughie. I like Angel Beats. I really love that, and I also
Good
like
one.
Charlotte.
Good one. Good studio, good writing.
But my favorite third one. I would just have to say like early Pokemon.
Early Pokemon. Me and my brother used to rush home, because like when we get off the school bus, we would have about 5 minutes from when we got off the bus till Pokemon would start airing. So it was like we'd be like, get to our stop, and boom, bucket off the bus, down the street, around the corner, sat down with 2 minutes to spare every day. And then we'd worry about doing after school stuff.
The cool thing about Australian television is that when they air stuff in the morning, they also air it in the afternoon as well, so you have 2 chances to watch it.
Nice. Here we have a lot of channels that love to play only the same show over and 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 over again. It's good times. So, of the 3 you named, Charlotte, Pokemon, and Angel Beats, which of those 3 worlds would you want to live in?
Death's Pokemon.
Yeah,
definitely Pokemon.
I was gonna say, that's definitely Pokemon.
Live in Angel Beats, I would suffer a lot. In Charlotte, I guess Charlotte's just like living in Japan, because not everybody has an ability.
Yeah. Charlotte's just normal life.
Age, so I would just be a normal man in Japan.
Yeah, Charlotte would just be normal life. Angel Beats, you'd be looking to do something, I guess, to real life. But then that would just be going into normal life. And then Pokemon, it's Pokemon. Pokemon's probably one of the best fantasy worlds.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially at the age of 10. The age of 10, you can just be like, I got Pokemon. I go Adventure World now and make money. Thanks, bye.
Exactly. Exactly. But I would not want Pokemon in the real life, because that would be a nightmare. Think about all the horrible things that would happen.
Yeah.
But if I was in the world of Pokemon, then that would be perfect.
Thank you for answering questions.
No problem.
And I'm here with,
Yujiro.
and I'm asking you. So I asked you before, but you said you were into anime, but not super big into it. What's 3 of your like favorites? It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be your all-time favorites, just 3 like that you really like. Because I know getting put on the spot is tough.
Tokyo Revengers, Bleach, and Dragon Ball. Since I grew up with it.
I get that. Because what's the best arc of Dragon Ball, in your opinion?
Oh, so the Cell.
Yes.
Actually, either Cell or Cell.
Yeah. Because Majin Buu was okay for me, and it's close, but the Cell Saga was like perfect. The Cell Saga was just like, that was... I don't think they'll ever top it, because it just felt like everything was great for all the characters.
The new Dragon Ball, like, I fucking forgot the name, bro. I'm
Dragon Ball Super?
I forgot the name. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super, the arc, the Black Goku and shit. That was a good different arc, because people are not used to it.
Yeah. Like, I like Dragon Ball, but I feel like I've gotten old of it just because it was super cool when like they first went Super Saiyan. And then like even Super Saiyan 2 was like, okay, I can deal with that. They just slightly above because it was supposed to be a special thing. Super Saiyan 3, the moment like Goku went Super Saiyan 3 was really cool. But it was like, okay, now you guys are starting to like push this a little too far. And then they just kept going and going. Now there's like Super Saiyan God mode, Superman Blue, like it's just like you guys just, and like everybody's a Super Saiyan now.
Yeah.
It was super rare to go Super Saiyan apparently, and now it's like you're a Super Saiyan, you're a Super Saiyan. Fuck it, you're all Super Saiyans because it's a good show to watch for entertainment, but I don't watch it now for like the story anymore. Because the storytelling around like Cell Saga, like I said, was the Cell Saga story was great, but now it does have good fights though. Still, it's just there's some glaring plot holes that I'm like, okay, but the fights are worth it. Is there any anime on your list, like an anime that you've been meaning to watch for like the longest time, but you just like don't think about it till like you don't have free time? You're like, man, I really need to watch this.
Not watch, but read. Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man comes out soon, doesn't it?
And yeah,
because I know everybody's like really hyped about that.
I was to read a long time ago.
And then I know I need to read and watch Berserk.
Yeah.
But
this story in Berserk, I just heard that it's actually good as shit.
But thank you for your time. Again, that was
Yujiro.
Thank you again. And I'm here with
and I take a hello or what?
Yeah, say your name.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Minty.
And I'm asking, are you super big into anime? Or are you just a little bit into anime in between?
Between, I think.
Between? What's 3 of your favorite animes?
Let me see.
It doesn't have to be your top 3. It's just 3 that you really enjoy.
Really enjoy. Oh, Angel Beats and wow, I suddenly forgot.
So Angel Beats, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Have you seen any romance animes? Any action animes?
What?
Have you seen any like action animes, like with fighting and stuff?
Oh, so just yeah. I can see a little.
Like, have you seen My Hero?
Yeah. One punch.
Oh, you like One Punch Man?
Yeah.
That's a really good one. If you had to choose between living in One Punch world, like its world, or Angel Beats, which would you pick?
One punch, I guess.
One Punch? So you really like Saitama?
Yeah. It's so cool.
I think my favorite part from One Punch is when he's fighting like the big monster at the end of season 1, and like
Yeah.
his like coupon or whatever for a shopping trip or something, like he drops it, he's like worried about that versus fighting the monster that's trying to attack him.
Yeah, that's so cool.
He is a goofball in the best way possible, and I love it.
Oh, me too.
But thank you again for answering the questions.
Thank you.
And I'm here today with
We're gonna do our Mitsuki Obi.
asking, anime. Are you weeb in between, into it a little bit, or hate it?
I love it. I'm a weeb.
You're a weeb?
Depending on what anime.
Name 3 of your favorite animes. Not your top 3, just 3 of any 3 of your favorite animes that you watched.
Ancient Magnus Bride, Yuri on Ice, and Fairy Tail.
I like that. I really like the last one. Because I haven't seen Your Ice
I have
or
her keys.
Ancient Magus Price. I have Lucy's Keys.
I
Of
have
those
Lucy's
three,
Keys too.
what world would you want to live in?
I would want to live in Ancient Magnus Bride.
Ancient Magnus Bride? I'd pick Magnolia.
Yeah.
Slash Fiore.
I'll tell you stuff later.
Because I still have to watch Ancient Magus Bride. And Fairy Tale.
Ancient Magnus Bride.
Who's your favorite character?
That is a long list.
Or even top
would-
3 characters?
Fuck. I would say Lucy, Natsu, and Happy.
And why is Happy
I love Happy.
the best sidekick in all of anime?
He's just so spunky. I love him. Just because he's a cat doesn't mean anything. It's just his attitude.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just his attitude in the
It's-
anime.
He's a great
that makes
friend.
him better.
He's
He is
great
He
comedic
is.
relief. Can have his badass moments. Can have his goofy, hilarious moments.
Yeah.
Is the biggest troll ever.
Yeah.
Like when he
He
tells
is.
Urza, like when Urza has like her broken heart, and Happy draws like the broken
Yeah.
heart in the sand and just punts him in the space.
Yeah. Do you remember the first episode when his flying went out when he was helping Lucy?
Yeah. He's talking about her being
That
too
shit
heavy.
was funny.
Happy could be a dick.
Dude, Aquarius. It's Aquarius, right?
Yes. Lucy's
Lucy's was Aquarius. Fucking loved what she did in the first episode, and throughout the entire anime is what she does too. It's
she
great.
just tortures Lucy.
Yeah, it's funny.
Aquarius
But
is the best one just
entertaining.
because it's my sign, so
Yeah.
just saying. But
No. All the
I do
JKs
hate the
are good,
end.
like Leo.
I do hate the end where she had to break the
I
key.
haven't finished it. I know. I've seen that part.
Oh,
I've
that
seen
hurt.
that part, and I cried.
That hurt.
I
But-
cried so bad.
But-
spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers for a 6-year-old anime.
Always. Dude, it's the longest anime out there.
No,
It's fucking Naruto
One
and
Piece is
all
the
of
longest
that.
one out there. Or actually, Pokemon's the longest one.
Well, yeah. 'cause
Pokemon has more
keeps
movies,
continuing.
more episodes than any
More
other
movies,
anime out there.
episodes.
But thank you again for answering questions. That was
Natsuki hi. Thank.
and I am here with
Skype hamster.
and asking, what level of anime fan are you? Weeb, middle tier, like you watch a few, but you're not super big into anime, or do you hate it?
I mean, I watch a few, but I don't really watch any of like the big ones. Not yet, anyway.
What's 3 of your favorites? And it's doesn't have to be your top 3, just 3 that you've seen that you've
God.
enjoyed. So it could be any 3
See,
animes
this
that you've
motherfucker
enjoyed.
Gets, this is where it gets really weird, because, okay.
Give me the spicy ones. Come on, what
Okay,
have you
so-
watched?
Spicy. Okay, I like, Blend S. Blend S is pretty good.
I just watched that one. I actually really liked that one. That was funny.
I actually like Blend S.
Because I watched it because of the
Rent-A-Girlfriend's
meme.
pretty good. Some people say Rent a Girlfriend is quite bad, but I kind of like it.
I loved Rent a Girlfriend, except for the end of season 1 because it felt super end of season 1 felt like it should have wrapped up and just been done, but then it felt like they randomly just decided to last second ruin the ending just so that they could extend it another
Yeah.
season. Because the rest of it felt great.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoyed it, and I'll be fine because I still haven't watched the newest season. But if they do as good with the second season as they did the first season, and don't do another, even if they extended another season, as long as they do a good ending, versus it felt like everything should have wrapped up at the end of season 1, and they're just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just throw it all out.
It did feel a bit forced, but it was decent. I
Yeah.
didn't mind it.
And then your third
And
one.
then I would say number 3. Probably okay, I watched this one when I was a kid. It's like early 2000s. It's called Tokyo Mew Mew. It's so
Tokyo
stupid,
Mew?
but
I've
it's
never
so
heard of that.
good. It's about these 5 girls, and they have some sort of animal powers within them, and they're like superheroes, and they turn into animals and save the world. It's pretty cool.
Sounds pretty interesting.
It's pretty cool.
So I like
It's
anime.
really stupid, but it's
Anime,
pretty cool.
you get weird concepts that you don't get with anything else. Like live action
Yeah.
stuff is just vampires, cops. Is there anything else? Vampires or cops?
Vampires, cops.
Uh,
The ones that I find weird.
no, just like live action shows. Like, is there anything or they're just ordinary people? Like that's your live action shows. They're just ordinary people, cops, vampires, boring stuff. Anime, you get
Yeah,
people
high
that
school
can.
students.
Anime, you get people that can Parasite. Guy can turn his arm into whatever he
Yeah.
wants. You get yours.
Exactly.
Tokyo one you were talking about where these 5 girls turn into animals.
They
You've
turn
got
into animals. Yeah.
you have magical girl series. You have magic users,
You can get anything with anime, to
yeah.
be honest.
and it's just so interesting.
It's very
Plus art, anime art is literally just
Yeah.
amazing.
I like the Ghibli films. The Ghibli films are really good.
Oh yeah, I tell everybody that hasn't watched them because especially since I've been resetting movies at work. People were I was telling people, if you haven't watched this movie, you should. It's from Ghibli. They're like, what would you best say about Ghibli? I'm like, what would I say about Ghibli? I would say it's like Disney movies, but 10 times better. They just have a special magic about them that's just unmatched.
Exactly. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Also, I realized this went on for 4.5 minutes, so thank you for
It's
thank you
okay.
for your time.
It's fine. Thank you for interviewing me.
And I am here with,
El Frijol 408.
and I'm asking, what level would you say anime fan you are? Like full on weeb, middle, like it, or hate it?
I want to say I'm kind of like middle, but I want to say a little bit above middle. So I want to say like maybe 7 out of 10.
So not full on weeb, but not middle, but in that middle area of that.
Kind of like right there. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be your top 3 because I know that's always hard for people to come up with. But what's 3 of your favorite animes that you watched?
Ooh, top 3. First favorite always has been Dragon Ball ever since as a little kid.
Fair.
Second has to be One Piece, and then third, recently I started getting a lot into Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, that's a really good one, especially the latest arc.
Oh yeah.
Of those
Can't wait
3
for the next
worlds,
season.
what would you prefer to live in?
That's a good one. Probably Dragon Ball. I have to go
Dragon Ball.
all the way.
Would you be a good guy or a bad guy in the?
Honestly, the villains have always been my favorite. Why? Because of Broly. Broly is my favorite supervillain.
Bro,
I want to be like him.
of Dragon Ball, what is your favorite arc? Like
I want to say Majin Buu arc.
Majin Buu?
Majin Buu arc was really, really good. Yeah.
For me, it's always been Cell was number 1, Majin Buu was number 2, and then 3 could be a bunch of them would be up for number 3.
That's respectable.
Out of Majin
Android,
Buu
Cell
and Perfect
Saga.
Cell, who do you think would win?
I would say Majin Buu.
Majin Buu?
That's the easy thing. Yeah.
Just look up and see this out the window over here.
Oh my god.
I thought that was needed.
Hey yo, where's Majora's Mask?
Is there any anime that's been on your list for, say, like a couple years that you're like, I totally need to watch this, and you just keep, doing the, I totally need to watch this, and one day I will?
I want to say Jujutsu Kaisen.
I need to watch that
It's been
one.
on my list for a long, long time. Yeah.
I've been doing that same thing.
Good, but I keep forgetting.
Yeah, because it's getting a new season 2 early next year, I think, and a movie or something like that.
Fuck.
So maybe one of these days I'll catch up to it. How far are you into One Piece?
Dude, honestly, I'm like on the 75th episode, though I know everything that happens already, like, beyond that. I just decided to start, like, watching it again. And I'm on, like, the 75th episode.
It's like, I want to watch One Piece, but I feel like there's so many anime I want to watch that committing to 1,000+ episodes just seems like impossible right now.
Dude, it does feel impossible. Like, sometimes I gotta take a break. Like, right now, I just finished watching 10 episodes. I was like, alright, I gotta take a break. I need to hop on VRChat for a bit.
It's like the only reason I don't watch One Piece. It looks great, and I love pirates and stuff, so I'd probably love it. But it's just, I'm way too far behind because I haven't seen a single episode, so. I'm like, I got too much to watch. And my list would only get longer if I watched 1,000 episode anime.
Do it for real, for real.
But
Fuck, man.
thank you again.
Oh yeah, man, no worries.
Where's my...
Glad to be interviewed, man.
Thank you for joining for another question video. This is a great one. A little shorter, as not feeling the best lately. Been sick, working a lot. So October I plan to ramp up a little bit, especially since I'm on vacation for the little bit here soon. So gonna be putting a little more work, a little more effort into these, trying to make them a little better. So, again, if you like it, do all the boring YouTube stuff, because I don't feel like telling everybody every video. So, spread it with friends, and, you know, who knows, maybe one day, you can end up in one of these videos as long as you're in VRChat. So, you know, quests, non-quests, don't matter. I'll ask anybody. You just gotta talk. That's it. No mutes, fortunately, because you can't really mute a question in good time. So, see you in the next video. Bye.